Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. So this is going to be my pile of shame video. I know a lot of you chaps have been asking about this, so I'm going to get everything out that is in a box and put it and go through it all and talk about it and what my plans are. I'm really taking inspiration for Minis when he did his pile of shame video. So if you want to go and watch his video, it's linked in the description. I love what he did and he went through it all. So yeah, this is a big inspiration for that. But before we get into that, I just want to say everything that you're going to see in this video is down to you chaps, your support, the super chat donations, like people who are Patreons, people who have memberships on the channel. Without your support, this couldn't be possible. You've literally made my hobby dream a possibility, and I cannot thank you enough for that. Really, from the bottom of my heart, I am eternally grateful for you, and I'm probably in your debt until the end of time. That's unless you are a chaos person and you're a heretic and you shall be purged from the galaxy. Anyway, let's jump in and let's look at some boxes. So the first thing on the table is going to be, of course, the Gravis armor, and as you can see, I have a lot of Gravis units to assemble, to paint, to just get purging. Now, for those of you who haven't been following this story, I'm actually building a Gravis force. I'm actually going in and I want to do everything in Gravis. That means a Gravis Terminator, a Gravis Chaplain, Gravis Apothecary, Gravis Ancient, a Gravis Champion. Every little rank, every little person you can think of in a Space Marine force, I want to do a Gravis version of that. I'm sure that Games Workshop eventually will do some down the line, but at this moment in time they don't. And just for the rule of cool, I want it. If you look at my shelf in the background, if you join my live streams, I actually sold my Custody force, and with the funds from that, I was actually, able to buy most of this Gravis armor, so I can actually make that Gravis dream come true. But it's not just going to be like heavy intercessors, as you see in here. It's going to be more things, like it's going to be like Inceptors, because technically they have Gravis armor. Of course, aggressors have Gravis armor as well, so they're going to be like a main part of this. Like, imagine just tons of Boltstorm gauntlets on the flank, or so, the Flamer gauntlets just dackering away up the middle. You have like the heavy intercessors pushing forward, and then in there's apothecaries, there's lieutenants, and the Inceptors jump down in their deep strike and they bring the dacker and stuff like that. If you picture it my way, like I'm doing it in my head, it looks absolutely fantastic. Whether it'll work or not on the tabletop, I'm not too sure. But at toughness 5, 3 wounds, I think there's going to be a lot of dacker need to go on them to get them off the table. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think it should be fun, and that is a massive project that I have to do. Now, before I do that project, there is this box. This box is kind of my K2. I wouldn't call it K2. Hang on, which is the biggest mountain? I think K2 is the biggest mountain. Is it bigger than Everest? I'm not too sure. Oh my god, I passed geography as well. I'm such an idiot. Let's just say one is K2 and one is Everest. The thing that I have to conquer at the moment, the mountain that I'm climbing, the second biggest mountain, is the Stormbird. Now, as you can see, the Stormbird is there in the background. I've kind of nearly completed it. When I say nearly completed it, I still have to go around and do some Avgrax in certain areas. Once that's on, then I have to do all the glazing, and I think this is going to cost me like 4 bottles of Lamenter's glaze. 4 brothers will be sacrificed with this big beast. But once that Stormbird is out the way, which I plan to do very soon, then it is on to this box, this big old Forgeworld box, because that indeed is a Thunderhawk. Now, again, you chaps actually bought me this for a present, which again, take my hat off to you. You bought me the Stormbird and the Thunderhawk for a present, which again, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. I'm lost for words how you're just amazing. So what my plan is to have the Thunderhawk and the Stormbird deployed in maybe a big apocalypse game or something like that, and just loads of Marines jumping out of it, because for those of you who don't know, technically that is the only flyer or flyers that can actually deploy Primaris Marines at this moment in time. Like, we do have options when it comes to other flyers, but they haven't actually been made yet as tabletop models. It's the Overlord that's been mentioned in books and stuff, but that has not got a model as of yet. Maybe they'll get one, maybe they won't get one, but I'm looking forward to the day that actually it does get one, hopefully, fingers crossed. And lastly, just to add, because I forgot to mention this before the Stormbird and the actual Thunderhawk, I literally kicked it as I was moving under the table, is this. It's the Astraeus tank. Yes, I bought a second Astraeus tank, for those of you who don't know why. Because, why not? That's what I always say to myself, right? Instead of why not? Actually, I would like 3 of these, so then I can deploy a super heavy detachment. Then I can replay Liam, because Liam cheated me, for those of you who don't know, and I can just deploy 3 super heavy tanks. Now, I think that would be a match everybody would love to bloody see. Also, as you can see, I do have another Executioner in the box. Funny story about this, for those of you who don't know, I literally bought this on the day they announced the article that the Executioner, or should I say the Repulsor tanks, or all tanks, were getting the core keyword with 9th edition. Literally went into a Games Workshop. I never buy from Games Workshop. Went into the Manchester branch of Games Workshop because I was just passing it. And I was like, do you know what? I want a 3rd one. Bought it, came out. Everyone was laughing at me over on Discord because I posted a picture of it. And I was like, what's everyone laughing at? And then they linked the article and I literally could cry. And I was like, oh my god, they killed my tank spam. How dare they? It's just because people, I know, they just hate Space Marines because they just can't accept it that we are the best. We are the good guys in Warhammer 40k, so you all have to grass on me to GW's email address and take all my fun stuff away, as I always say. Anyway, Chaperoonios, that is my pile of shame that I have at the moment. I would love to know what your pile of shame is. I'm sure you chaps are bigger than me in certain ways. There is definitely a penis joke in that somewhere. But really, I think my pile of shame is kind of tame to some other people's pile of shames that I've seen online. There is a lot to do, and of course with Black Templars on the horizon, with Horus Heresy 2.0 on the horizon as well, I really need to kick myself in the rear and start putting out the gear. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing now over the next couple of weeks. See you now. Have a great day. If you've got any thoughts and feedback, post it down in the comment section down below, and we can have a nice little chat down there as we always do. See you now, and bye bye.